Shalom, shalom, shalom. All praises to the Most High, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, in the name of His only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus, a so-called black man. This is off the website, yahoo.com, and the headline reads, Bank of England to intervene on digital currency programming. And the paragraph preceding that reads, the hash panel discusses the specifics, reactions, and implications for the Bank of England reportedly telling its ministers to decide whether a central bank digital currency should be programmable, allowing the issuer to control the way the recipient spends it. All they see is a potential to further control the choices of individuals and how they spend their money, host Naomi Brockwell said. Right. And that all revolves around the prophecy written in the book of Revelations, the 13th chapter, and starting at the 13th verse, where it states, and he causes all. So let's go take a look at that and dive deeper into it. All right, we in the book of Revelation, the 13th chapter, and we're going to jump down to verse 16, and it reads, and he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. Right. So what you see with this new currency that's being regulated, or in the process of being regulated, is a system that's going to dictate and allow you to spend how they see fit for you to spend. No longer will your finances be left in your hand or up to you. It's going to be totally relying on how they see fit, because it's going to be programmable. You may have a certain date that you have to use this currency by before it expires, or they may incentivize you to use it on certain dates for the worshiping in the beast, such as these so-called holidays. Preferably the ones towards the end of the year, such as Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and even in the beginning of the New Year's. They may incentivize you to spend this programmable money by allowing you to hold on to this money a little bit longer during these days that they worship the beast and his image. So you can keep your money and spend it a little bit longer and have it in your digital wallet. And we know the infrastructure is being implemented and being put into place for the mark. But through the process of them implementing the mark, they're going to gap the bridge with this digital currency, getting you prepared for it, step by step, gradually. Because we see in the beginning, when this son of perdition was in his infancy stage as a serpent, he was subtle. So he did things subtly and shrewd and crafty. So he's not going to come out and lay it all on you at one time. He's going to incrementally bring it down the pipeline till he gets it to his final agenda. And we can see that in Genesis, the 3rd chapter, when it tells you that. This is Genesis chapter 3, and in verse 1. And it reads, now the serpent was more subtle than any beast of the field, which Yahweh power had made. And he said unto the woman, yea, have the Most High said, ye shall not eat of every tree of the garden? See, he plays on your conscience. And if you don't have the truth in you, you can be easily swayed to believe what he's saying. See, this is him in his infancy stage, playing on your mind, your thoughts. And he's playing on the woman right here because out of the two, she's the weaker vessel. So he told the woman basically, you know, why can't you go, eat of every tree? So it says the serpent more subtle, and let's look into that word. Okay.
Strong's H 6175. Arum.
That word is arum.
Second entry. Arom.
Arum. And it says subtle, shrewd, crafty, sly, sensible, crafty, shrewd, sensible, prudent. And that's how he is. He he let you to he leads you to believe that everything is going just by happenstance, that it's not happening based on his persuasion. He lets you to believe that you have a say-so in it. But all the meanwhile, he using you to further push his agenda. So this is back in Genesis, the 3rd chapter. Now the serpent was more subtle than any beast of the field, which Yahweh power have made. And he said unto the woman, Yea, hath the Most High said, Ye should not eat of every tree of the garden? And what is these beasts? These are these other nations. But the serpent, the so-called white man or the Caucasian, he is more subtle than all other nations. That's just in him. That's how he was programmed. But we see in the end when he's revealed as that dragon what his true agenda is. And that's to push this draconian laws on us. So we see he's being revealed at the end, and how he has to be revealed at the end, pursuing the prophecy as well. So let's go back to Revelations. And this is 13:16. And he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of the name of his name. So what you're seeing right now is him getting ready to fully implement this mark, this system. You seeing him transform right in the front of your eyes, from the serpent to the dragon. Pursuing the Revelation, the 12th chapter. We can go ahead and jump back a chapter and look at him in his final stage, the dragon. And we go down to Revelation 12, and we can go down to 9. And that great dragon was cast out, that old serpent. See, in the beginning, he was that old serpent that was more subtle than any beast in the field. Now, as this dragon, he's going to be implementing these draconian laws, man. These harsh and these unfair laws that you got to take this in order to stay on the grid and to be on his, play in his system. And if you don't, well, you better have a good backup plan. So it says, and that great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil and Satan, which deceived the whole earth. He was cast out into the earth, and his angels was cast out with him. Right, because it tells you in 2 Thessalonians 2 and 3 that the Son of Man, the son of perdition, must be revealed. So he's getting cast out onto earth, because now we seeing who he is for, we seeing who he is for his true intentions. His own tongue is speaking against him with these, these so-called truthers. They bringing him out. They calling him out on his BS, man. So it tells you one more time that old serpent called the devil and Satan, which just means deceiver and adversary. He was cast out into the earth, and his angels was cast out with him. So back in 2 Thessalonians, and it tells you in what? The 2nd chapter, in the 3rd verse. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come. Excuse me. For that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. And that's how you see him being cast out right now. He's being revealed as the son of perdition, And he once was subtle in his infancy stage, like I said before, as that serpent. But now as this dragon, with these draconian measures he putting into place, we being able to see just who he is, and that's that son of perdition. So this is just one step closer to him fully implementing this beast system with his with his mark being the crown of it. So back in Revelations, and we're gonna close it out after that. Verse 16, because we just went back to 12 to show you that he's being revealed and he's in his final stage as this dragon with these draconian laws getting ready to be put into place. That it says, and he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. And with this programmable currency, you really gonna have to buy and sell when he see fit for it at certain periods in certain times. And at that, it's gonna be certain things that you can buy and sell. Goods, such as groceries, clothing, and stuff of that nature. So this is just a quick update to let you know that this son of perdition, he's working overtime right now to get his system put into place. But eventually, it's gonna lead to you just putting your wages in a bag with holes, pursuing the Haggai 1, because this system ain't gonna last that long. Pursuing the St. Matthew, the 24th chapter, when it tells you for the elect's sake, he gonna shorten these days. But let's go over to Haggai and see about putting your trust into this beast system. And this is Haggai chapter 1, verse 6, and it reads, Ye have sown much, and bring in little. Ye eat, but ye have not enough. Ye drink, but ye are not filled with drink. Ye clothe ye, but there is none warm. And he that earneth wages to put into a bag with holes. And that's all you're going to be doing, is putting your wages in a bag with holes once this mark is fully implemented and you take part of it, and you thinking that you keeping up and you staying afloat. But all that's for nothing, because your currency can be cut off in the blink of an eye if they see fit for it. If you come out and speak against them, or if you don't oblige to their rules, whatever those rules may be, spending this currency through this type of transaction at this time of year. Okay, they don't want to spend this currency from October to the 31st of January. All right, we're going to cut off their currency for the next 6 months, which is going to be forcing you to spend that currency, which is going to be forcing you to further bow down to this image, because you're going to be worshiping this image by spending his currency during the time of year he tell you to, which is further worshiping the beast system. So Haggai tell you, everything you doing is basically in vain, because you putting your wages into a bag with holes instead of relying on Yahweh. It tells you that in Isaiah, the 31st chapter. What? Let's read it. Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help and stay on horses and trust in chariots because they are many, and in horsemen because they are very strong. But they look not unto the Holy One of Israel, neither seek Yahweh. So you putting your faith all in this man's system because you don't see a way out. It is more convenient for you to stay on the grid. You're not putting your trust in Yahweh. It's like putting your wages that you earn in this beast system into a bag with holes. You can't get on top. This man just basically giving you the runaround, giving you just enough to keep you afloat, man. But it tells you, like I was reading like I was stating earlier, that this system won't last long for the elect's sake. It tells you that in the book of St. Matthew, 24th chapter, and I believe about the 22nd verse. And it reads, and except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved. But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. So if it wasn't for the elect's sake, this man will run, he'll run amok on you, man. He would never let up off your throat with this system he getting ready to put into place, this draconian system as the dragon. He getting ready to come out, man. He's no longer that subtle old serpent. He is in his full right now. He's getting ready to come into his full purpose as that dragon. And he's about to make war. So, got to be on point and know what's going on right now. And be prepared. Because trust and believe, these prophecies will be fulfilled, man. So we're going to close out in 1 Peter, and we're going to take it from there. All right, this is 1 Peter chapter 5, and we're going to jump down to verse 8. And it reads, be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about seeking whom he may devour. And that's exactly what he got in store for you, man. Devour. He's going to devour every last bit of you. Leave nothing unturned. He's going to take everything. So if you're willing to put your heart, soul, mind, effort into this beast system, he's willing to take your heart, mind, soul, effort into this beast system, man. He's willing to take it all and give you nothing in return but an empty bag with holes in it. And when you open that bag up and you think you have put in work for this beast system, and you open that bag up and you see ain't nothing in that bag but an IOU, you been had, man, by the son of perdition. He got you. And he got no, ifs, ands, or buts about it. Whether you take it or not. When you open up that bag and you think you got a lot of stuff in it because you done saved up and put in work and build up your, what you believe your empire is on this side, and you get that bag, like they say, I'm chasing that bag. They don't never tell you what's in the bag once they chase that bag. But the scriptures tell you right now, when you chase that bag and you get that bag and you open up that bag and you see ain't nothing in that bag, you know why. Because that bag got holes in it and all your wages you don't put in there, they gone. So with that being said, stay strong, stay in the faith. We're almost home. Shalom.